Hello, my angry nerds. This is Fanboy back with some more Legacy of the Void Archon mode that I played with a good friend of mine, Falcon Paladin. He is a YouTuber. He does the exact same thing I do. I will link his channel down in the description. We were Protoss back there, and our opponents are Zerg. Our opponents' names are Sheep and Brato. So we're kind of like Pronto, but with a B. It was a really odd name. But, you know, you can't pick your opponents. They are Zerg. We are Protoss. And let's get this game underway. Let's speed it up just a tad, just to get to where it's semi-exciting. We are dropping down a forge. And most likely a very early expansion. There we go. There's the early expansion. Brato and Sheep have a spawning pool, not a spawning pool, spawning pool going down, and they also have gas on its way. What do we got going on right now? We have a cannon and a gateway and another forge and a gas, of course. This map I don't like because you have the destructible rocks in your main. They are doing about the same thing, but they are taking their normal ordinary expo. We did not. We took this one instead. So we have they have an overlord that is coming out and scouting, and 2 times speed. Their overlords are freaking fast. I'm sorry, but they just are. What else do we have going on? We have a zealot being produced. We have a cybernetics core going down and another cannon. Both gases at the expansion. One gas is going on in the main. That's because, well, you mine the gas that is most likely to get hit or is out of the way. Let's slow this down back to normal. Sheep and Bronto, I want to say something else all the damn time, is coming around here. We did not know this was here, and we're like, oh, there's a bunch of probes. Or not, there's a bunch of Zerglings in our main. This cannon is nowhere to be found. Live and Learn is Falcon Paladin. Falcon Paladin, we're on Skype, and he's like, Live and Learn, really? I mean, come on. Where do these Zerglings come from? Because we did not know this path existed up until about 5 minutes ago. We do have Mothership Core out, and it is slowly taking down wings. We do not have the ability to photon overcharge, and these Zerglings kind of evacuate. They are on hold command, or they are on tactic command, so they're gonna aggro directly to cannons. Thank goodness. I have zealots coming out just to try to keep these Zerglings away from our probes. They did kill quite a few probes. We do have double cannon in our main, so that's a thing. And I'm telling them they came from up here. So basically what they did, instead of going to our front door, they just went up the ramp and into our base. Sheepy and Bronto have 3 bases at this point in time, and are producing roaches. Where is that roach warrant? Where is that roach warrant? There it is. It looks like they do have speed, so that's not a good thing at all. But Zerg does like to have a base on top of any opponent Excuse me. Wow. I did produce 3 adepts because, well, adepts are just good, period. They are good against bio. They're good against other adepts. If you have ever seen a pro play a PvP and have like a handful of stalkers and everything else is adepts, but maybe 2 sentries, that's why, because they're just that good. We did park an observer over here just to make sure nothing is taking down those rocks. What do we have going on? We have Armor 1 coming up. These roaches are just kind of sitting here, doing not much of anything. We do have cannons going down, because, well, we just do. Falcon, if I remember correctly, is a diamond level player. I would want to say he's diamond level. And they're going to come back to this back door just like they did. But it has been completely and utterly walled off for the most part. Wise. I'm going to take this mothership and hopefully photon overcharge here in about 5 seconds. There we go. Drives those roaches away. And also drives an overlord away. Meanwhile, Sheep and his friend are expanding into 4 bases. Did unpower the gateway, did destroy the forge. I just don't have what it should take to get rid of these roaches. But we are producing immortals. I do have an adept going all the way out here just to see what was going on. He's going to die pretty much immediately. I must have grabbed him accidentally along with the observer. So that's a thing. I'm down to 2, but you know, they're not all that useful against roaches. Sheepy and Bronto have level 1 armor and level 2 armor and carapaces on the way. And what are they up to? They are still on 4 bases. They are morphing in Ravagers. I hate Ravagers. The first time I ever saw this game, saw Legacy of the Void, it was with a game with a bunch of Ravagers, and they just seemed extremely overpowered at the time. So that's a thing. I do have an observer moving out because, and I'm like, nope, you're not gonna hurt me. You're not gonna hurt me. He is trying to take down this pylon, and he most likely will succeed. Do I have enough for photon overdrive? I do. I do have enough for photon overdrive. I do have 2 immortals out. I do overcharge their shields and hit the nexus for a photon overcharge. There are a couple of hydralisks that tried to burrow in, but they, well, didn't succeed very well. These Ravagers and Lurkers and a couple Lings are burrowed just to try to help with their HP. This base has not been mining at all. This base barely has any workers. I mean, they're basically going to try to just kill us because they don't have many workers and they don't have a rally point set, it looks like. That's Sheep and Bronto's army. Where's mine? Mine's back here, just chilling out. What do we got going on? We have more Immortals on the way. We do have the Twilight Council. We still have not taken our actual main yet. We could very easily. Let's see what's going on. You got a couple roaches that just unburrowed for no apparent reason. Let's speed this game up a little bit just to get to where it gets good, because what I've seen so far is, oh, those roaches were trying to take down that back rocks, and if they could have, they would have. It would have been bad news for us. Let's just say that one. They do try to just march in the front. I photon overcharge and pretty much destroy the Nexus and the Mothership Core at the same time. Let's slow this thing down. I'm determined to chase this army all the way home. These Hydras do get separated and most likely will get killed. There goes a couple. I do have 2 observers. He, I don't think, realizes that somehow. I'm going to chase him all the way home and take down mostly every single overlord here, supply blocking. So that's the thing. He can't produce any more units. The only units he can produce are the units that he already has in production. So I'm going to come down here and try to take down as many as I can. I do have 2, 4, 5 Immortals, now 4 Immortals, and 2 Adepts. So, and I'm just coming in here and just hauling butt because, well, and we're like, you know, this is, we could keep going, but this expansion just got up. He just had an economic lead. If I was saying to Falcon, if we can't kill this army with what we have, we're pretty much screwed, because he's just gonna pump out a ton of roaches and a ton of wings and just come up and kill us. So yeah, that was game 2 of, I think, 4 that we played. So yeah, that's a thing. So I will, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next. Bye!